What's up, everybody? Ryan the Mighty Quinn here, the Cornerman _MMA, doing a fight look for something I want to discuss. UFC Vegas 81, Edson Barboza coming in at plus money. Now, I think that this is an extremely winnable fight for Edson. If you break it down, obviously Edson's a little bit older. He has a loss to Bryce Mitchell. However, look at how Edson has lost. First of all, first one that comes to mind is Justin Gaethje. Power wrestling, power striking. Yes, Edson has been suspect to knockouts before, but let's think about the people who really beat Edson. It's people with a strong wrestling base, whether it be traditional wrestling or functional mixed martial arts wrestling. With Edson, and I knew this before I even trained with him. He's got really strong Thai boxing, Muay Thai kickboxing. The clinch, heavy kicks, and that really helps a lot of people in many levels. If you don't have really, really strong wrestling, you're forced to stand up within their game, or in Edson's case, within his range. Now, I feel that with that Thai boxing background that he has, and that instinct, that muscle memory, it makes for hard to take somebody down. But he kind of gave a little bit. Let me circle back a little. When he dropped to 145, I felt he leaned out a little too much, lost some of that muscle memory. So his takedown defense kind of stayed at 155 because he didn't have, the hips weren't as strong, the clinch game wasn't as powerful. However, it's still there. And against somebody that doesn't have, that has a brawler style, they're never going to get inside that clinch, inside that danger zone and take him down. And I think that's what Yusuff was going to need to win this fight. Now, granted, Yusuff has crazy power, got crazy raw ability. However, Edson being clean will win him this fight. I really think that. Just the 1-2s up the middle, low leg kicks, don't give up anything. Stay away from the body kicks until after the round, until like at the end of the round, so not to give up any damage after a takedown if he gets taken down. High kicks to keep his opponent's hands up. And that's where he's going to make his bread in this fight. Going back to what I said, he's got really strong takedown defense. However, it's going to be hard to set up against somebody like Yusuff, who's going to be trying to really set up the power punches and really use that power to not get Edson off balance. Edson still has a very, 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 tight guard up top. Another thing with these Thai boxers like an Edson is they're very uninviting to engage on. I remember trying to spar with Edson, even if I wasn't trying to take down, I was, trying to land jabs. Like, you don't want to get in that range. They just feel there's always a threat there. I'm always uncomfortable. And that's what he has to offer. Just keep it very clean. Don't offer anything crazy. Oh, got this hide thing. Why does this keep popping up? And just 1-2s, front kicks, 1-2s, low snaps. We've talked about this game plan before. Maybe be a little more aggressive with a feint. We haven't seen Edson do that a whole lot. That will keep Yusuff on his heels a little bit, keep him guessing as to what kind of counter offense or offense is going to be coming forward. And then that's going to add to Edson's win. Plain and simple. Now, not a fool. Yusuff, younger, on his way up, total beast. He could put Edson in some trouble very early. What else does Edson have to do with that? How else? What's the secondary to applying that game? We've also talked on this channel a lot about there's a difference between plan A and plan B, and plan 1A and 1B. So if Edson finds himself not being able to win the range game, just throw that feint, like I said, and create an angle. Just create an angle by moving laterally to your left, laterally to your right, probably laterally to your left here. Stay away from the power. Move laterally, feint, laterally to the left, jab combination, feint, laterally to the left, combination. Another thing that you can't do against somebody like Yusuff is you can't really throw the same combination 2 times in a row. That gets gauged, that gets countered, that gets you knocked out. That is going to be another big thing for Edson in this fight. Just stay disciplined, stay offline if necessary. If he is presenting that north-south motion, straight right hand, left hook, straight right hand, left body, left leg kick, straight right hand, left push kick. Stuff to just score, create your distance, get your opponent tired. Similar to if you're going to be doing this to an opponent in the stand-up game, think about it as a wrestler draping over you like a wet blanket. That gets extremely mentally exhaustive if you're just trying to get in range, and you're eating strikes, eating punches, especially against Edson, who's got some whip to his kicks. Even though the leg power is still there, it's really going to be paying dividends, especially towards the later rounds. I could totally see Edson surviving round one. If the round is close and Edson loses, for you live line bettors, here's a good pickup here. At the main event at UFC Vegas 81, if the round is close after round one, whether Edson loses or Edson wins, put your money on Edson, because that means he's slowly picking apart, he's slowly doing his damage to steamroll in the later rounds. As we get older, we got to learn to win the fight within 25 minutes, not just in the first minute. Obviously, Edson has done a good job. He's had plenty of 5-round fights in his career. He knows how to clock manage. His corner knows how to clock manage. Some of the best coaches in the world, obviously. Obviously I'm a little biased too. But he's just got to eat that clock, score his points, and then really make his bones rounds 3, 4, and 5. If he could really start doing damage in round 2, great. But yes, I like Edson in this fight, especially if it's close after round 1. Please let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.